Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel Innovation in Creation. Okay, today's project is decoupage with a napkin. So let's start with it. This is the jar we are going to make over. We are using a decoupage paper to apply over it. So these are the things we are going to need. This is the glass jar. This is cling film. These are acrylic paints. This is decoupage paper or napkin. This is paintbrush. This is decoupage glue. And this is sponge brush. Decoupage napkin and decoupage glue you can get from the link I have shared in the description box. And I have shared the Amazon link as well as I am going to share the link of the vidros. So let's start with it. First of all, we are going to make the base coat for the decoupage. We are going to apply acrylic paint over the jar. I'm going to mix white color with a little bit of yellow color to make it off-white, and then I'm going to apply this paint using sponge brush. I'm using sponge brush because it gives a uniform distribution to the color and it's easy to apply. Now I'm going to apply the paint color over the cap also, because we are also going to paint the cap of the jar also. After the paint over the jar gets dry, we are moving towards our next step. We are going to separate the layers of the napkin. We are going to make it single ply if it's 2 or 3 ply tissue paper. After making it single ply, we are going to tear off the floral pattern from the napkin by using a paint brush. It is a thin brush which I am using. I am going to wet this brush with water and then I am tearing the napkin. You can see as in the picture. Now the question arises, why to tear off the napkin? Why can't we cut it off with the scissor? I'm going to tell you, we are going to tear it off because we want to get its blended look with the rest of the surrounding paint. We don't want a definite margin or lining of the tissue paper from the paint. Moving towards the next step, we are going to apply the tissue paper or floral pattern over the jar. There are two methods. In one method, we are using cling film to paste it over the jar. Separate a piece of cling film, put the floral pattern napkin over the cling film and apply decoupage glue over it. Then you have to put this piece over the jar and press the cling film from above so that the decoupage paper or napkin is completely pasted over the jar and there is no wrinkle left behind. And now you have to remove the cling film carefully. Now again you have to apply the decoupaged glue over the napkin because it gives a shiny look to the napkin, and it also acts as protection. Now let it be dry or make it dry with the blow dryer, because I am going to apply the decoupage napkin on the opposite side of the jar. That's why I used a blow dryer to dry it. And now coming towards the next method, I am going to apply the decoupage napkin over the jar directly by applying the glue. This is how I'm going to paste the napkin over the jar. Then I'm going to press it with the cling film so that their wrinkles are removed. Again apply decoupage glue over the napkin for a satin finish. I can really appreciate the shiny look over the napkin. Now what we are going to do, we are gonna correct all the faults in the paint over the jar which we have been removed during applying the napkin. We are going to correct it with the acrylic paints. I'm using white paint and purple and pink paint to correct all the faults and to make paint fine and accurate. Again I'm using a sponge brush for a blended color, and this purple tinge at the bottom, it is looking beautiful. Now coming towards the painting of the cap, I am applying a purple color with the cap, and I have mixed purple color with the white so that it gives a light purplish shade to it. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix all the rest of the colors which are left in the plate. I'm going to apply on the sides of the cap with a sponge brush. Now we are going to make a floral pattern over the cap by using purple, pink and white colors of the acrylic paints, and it will give a beautiful outlook to the cap. It is really easy to do it. You just have to make strokes with the brush and a swirl pattern. That's so easy. That's the final look of the cap. It's looking beautiful. And this is our jar which has been completed, and it is looking beautiful. I love it. This is such an easy method of decoupaging a napkin with a glass jar, and it has completely changed its looks. You can also try this at home. It's very easy, and you can get the material from Pakistan as well. Thank you for watching, and subscribe for more creative content.